गाइस, वेलकम माय यूट्यूब चैनल क्वाइट शिक्षा। आज हम थर्मोडायनेमिक्स यूनिट का एक अनदर टॉपिक डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं, इरिवर्सिबल प्रोसेस। एन इरिवर्सिबल प्रोसेस इज वन विच अकर सडनली या अनस्पॉन्टेनियसली विदाउट द रिस्ट्रिक्शन occurring in the successive stage of infinitesimal quantities. A process which does not fulfill requirement of the irreversibility is called irreversible process. Irreversible process goes from initial to final state in a single step and cannot be carried out in a reverse order. This is known as a irreversible process. Characteristic of irreversible process. First characteristic, if the change be reversed and the system is made go to back to the initial state, the work in forward direction and in backward direction would be unequal. फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन और बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन में इक्वल हो जाएंगे तो वो रिवर्सिबल प्रोसेस हो जाएगा, और अनइक्वल हो जाएंगे तो इरिवर्सिबल प्रोसेस हो जाएगा. सेकेंड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक, इफ द इनिशियल एंड फाइनल स्टेज स्पेसिफाई द इंटरनल एनर्जी चेंज वुड ऑलवेज बी सेम, द प्रोसेस हैज बी अफेक्टेड इरिवर्सिबली. In an irreversible process, work in two opposite directions are unequal. The heat transfer would also be unequal. Fourth characteristic, many processes occur in nature spontaneously. The fact that the process is irreversible does not mean the system cannot be restored to the original state. Example of irreversible process. First example, natural process. Flow of heat from high temperature to lower pressure. Second, water flow from a field. Expansion of a gas from high pressure to lower pressure, and use of cell and battery. A gas like ammonia brought in contact with water will spontaneously absorbed by water, forming a solution. मतलब forming की formation हो जाएगी, झाग बन जाएंगे, but this solution will not be separate back into water and ammonia. उसको हम सेपरेट नहीं कर सकते. लॉट ऑफ वर्क, मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा वर्क करना पड़ेगा, हैज़ टू डन सेपरेट दिस टू फॉर्म ऑफ दिस सॉल्यूशन. कार्बन बर्न इन ऑक्सीजन प्रोड्यूसिंग कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड हीट. इफ हीट रिसीविंग thus be restored to carbon dioxide and later will not be reverted back to carbon and oxygen. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड से हम कार्बन एंड ऑक्सीजन को दोबारा वापस प्राप्त नहीं कर सकते. Heat produced due to friction in motion of two bodies is an irreversible process. Diffusion of two gases is an irreversible process. Joule-Kelvin effect is an irreversible process because restoring the flow of a gas is similarly cooling and heating effect is not observed. Quick evaporation by sudden decrease in external pressure is an irreversible process. Work done against friction is irreversible process because it reversing the direction of motion. Again, the work has to be done against friction.